not your typical show. I'm a comedian. I talk about everything and anything. When I say anything, anything. Don't get mad. Watch me on grindcity.tv.
Testing, testing.
Yo, we finally made it. My goodness, my goodness. Let me turn this down. I know we in the building. I know it's live in effect. What's cracking, everybody? Y'all know who it is. This is Top Grinder. Grind City TV. We are live. Stage presence Thursday. So y'all know what it is. We're going to do a dope interview with
JLE Smoke.
Yes, sir. We got Smoke in the building, and we're going to have him performing live over there on our stage because it's what we do on stage presence Thursdays, bro. So go ahead, introduce yourself, tell everybody where you from, all that good stuff, and we're going to get into it. Go.
Hello, how everybody doing? I'm from Pittsburgh, PA to be exact. East side of town, Lorimer. Born and raised there as well. Anything about myself or why I really did music and everything, it was just something like I had a spark when I was a kid. Like I thought it was like cool, like to really learn how to do music and take it serious. At first, I ain't take it serious. I'm like, I ain't really into music. But then I started seeing the business aspect of who you could meet, network, and really grow in the business.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made me like concerned to really take it serious now.
That's what's up. It taking your music to the next level is a huge step that I think a lot of artists don't understand when they first get it started, right? It's a business. This is a business, right? So tell me, when did you begin to really go, you know what? This is something I really, really want to do and take this seriously. When did that happen for you? When did it click that this is something you really need to be taken seriously?
I would say, like, for me to take it seriously, I would say it started clicking like last year, like somewhat when I was like going through the time and seeing other artists just get on within a month, 2 months, 3 months, they put songs out consistently. And the main thing I learned just being an artist, like being more consistent on what I do and how you do it and how you deliver your message through your music.
Okay. So what is your message in your music? Like, what is it that you want people to know about Mr. Smoke? Like, because your name could be deceiving, right? You hear the word smoke, and the first thing you start thinking about is either weed or guns, right? So what is your music about?
The main thing I say about my music is, yeah, it's a little bit of pain and trauma, but I do have good music that I'm like looking forward to dropping to the community and people. Not only to teach them that, like, yeah, like you can actually make music for yourself, but at the same time, I'm learning how you can really make music for other people to understand where you come from. And like one thing I really noticed, like here in Pittsburgh, just to be upfront with it, it's real hard. Like for us artists, and anybody can relate to this, is that it's not easy working with other people in the city because everybody ain't supporting each other. Everybody's not doing the same. Everybody's not showing love how we see from these major other cities.
Mm-hmm.
So being an artist here, like, you kind of got to wing yourself out to be like kind of like a lone wolf.
Yeah, trust me, I understand. We were just having our conversation about being on your grind and comparison. You know what I'm saying that Pittsburgh loves to compare people to someone else instead of expecting their craft. I'm gonna go into this commercial because the TV's playing and I want to turn it down. I'll be right back. I don't want y'all to see me run across the floor, but I'll be right back. And we're back. Told you we'd be right back. But yeah, we were talking about that comparison. I think when you get to comparing people, at least let the people be on the same caliber of you. So
Definitely.
if you could say there's a lane in Pittsburgh that is similar to yours, or an artist that's similar to how you spit, who you think it would be? Why you laughing at me, man? Why are you laughing at me, bro? We ain't cracking jokes yet, man.
Time out. I won't say there ain't too many artists I do listen from the city, but I don't think our music can ever compare how I'm like trying to come, because I'm trying to come a little different. Yeah, pain's everywhere, trauma's everywhere, but how I'm delivering, how I'm keeping the consistency of it, I don't think nobody's gonna be like. And that's not to say I'm cocky in my own. I'm just in my own mind and frame to know that once I really start getting in, like, back to like recording every other day, doing 3-hour songs, doing 2-hour songs, or now I get the consistency of doing my hook, my ad libs. Like, I'm trying to be like different, and I said that in my music, and there's songs that I'm gonna drop soon that's gonna prove that not only that I want to be not even a top artist from Pittsburgh, I just want to be one of them artists that's like, damn, we know this kid, we know this person, we watched him grow up, and we watched him succeed to something that we didn't even believe he could turn out to be. That's the type of reaction I'm trying to get. That to the point when the kids see me, they be like, damn, hey, we know such and such is like the hood neighborhood hero, like, and that's the like the vision I'm trying to push, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I hear people say, hey, let's make Pittsburgh great again, how we really gonna make it great again?
When was it ever?
You know what I'm saying?
The word again drives me bananas. I think it has its greatness. Jazz was mainstream in Pittsburgh. Jazz pretty much was created here on a lot of levels, so it has had its greatness. We have hip hop artists that came out of here that are great. I always like to say, let's make I want to make my lane great. Right? We all have our right. We all have our own lane, and I want to make sure that I do the best that I possibly can at the time that I'm doing it to make the lane great. Define your lane, because you said pain, and I read a post the other day, and at first I was kind of like, how dare this person? But he had a point. He's like, yeah, I've been through a lot of stuff, and I got a lot of stories, but nobody really cares. So I'll talk about it. I just keep moving. Why do you think people would care about the pain you spitting on, bro?
Because mainly the pain that I'm really trying to push in my trauma music, or what I seen, what I been through, what I done, like, for real, the most people just be rapping and capping. Like, I done really felt it. I done felt my homies dying in front of me. I done felt mothers crying on my shoulders. I done felt like seeing like officers really pick my homie up off the floor and he not coming back. So it's like my trust hit different, my loyalty hit different, my thinking you cool in my circle but you not in my circle is different, and seeing and watching who I bring closest to me, I make an understanding that, yeah, this could be a friendship or this could be a business, but it's how you take it. And I don't just let anybody around me.
That part. I spend a lot of time by myself. That's what I tell people. They say, "You psycho?" Yeah, I do. My best friend is me.
Heard.
I don't got no circle, bro. I got a dot. Doop. That's it. That's it. When we're talking about the Pittsburgh music scene, what are you impressed by it? Like, what impresses you about the Pittsburgh music scene? And then I'm gonna flip that question and ask you, what are you disgusted about this scene? So let's talk about what impresses you about the Pittsburgh music scene, because there are things that impress me. I like to know what impresses you.
The biggest thing that really does impress me, 'cause we can all agree on this. 90% of our artists we know personally from each side of the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so I'm gonna say a couple artists' name. It's gonna be Jimmy Watt, Flatline Izzy. It's gonna be Hardo. It's gonna be who else? Trilzy. We're gonna give him his flowers as well.
You got Stunner. You got
Vo,
PK.
my
Fu,
boy
you gonna
Vo.
get Boaz. You got Bo. You got there's tons. Yeah.
Like, there's a couple artists that I have met recently that I didn't know I existed, and getting a better understanding why they do music is cool too is another thing in that work. But there's not too many artists I can say, yeah, I go do a song with it. Not too many people I'll sit in a room with, because on off the scene it is what it is, and I got morals and principles I follow by, and I'm not gonna lead them to nothing less that I came to follow by.
Mm-hmm.
So if that answers your question, hey.
So that's the impressed side. What impresses you about somebody like Hardo?
Because him particular, like, a lot of my family from that neighborhood, so we know what goes on over there. Like, I'm not from there, but they from there. But the main thing that impresses me about him himself, not only do people hate on him, which I see, and he speaks upon it, it's just a person like that really came from nothing to something, to understanding who he is up here, and understanding that who he is out here to the people, and he got away. And for any artist that can do that from Pittsburgh till now, will definitely be more successful and more strong as a whole. Because every artist that really tried to get out of here really died. Every last single one.
Hip hop artists.
Hip hop artists. Hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
We could say that, like, we'll watch dad really lose their life, about to be a bad hair sign, and then just somewhere down the line, as soon as they about to touch the gold, they die. So it's like Boosie said it the best. 90% artists die where? In their own city.
In their own city.
Because they don't want to move. They feel like they scared. They feel like, oh, if I leave, oh, I'm losing some. You've been here 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 25 years, 19 years, and you can't leave.
Can't leave.
So I'm at it to a point, if it has to take that for me to leave to get somewhere successful, I'll do it.
Hey, we're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back. This is GCTv Live, SP Thursdays. He will be rocking the stage later on in this interview. He's laughing. We're finna cut the fool. We'll be right back. Here we go. We back. Back. He cracking up. If y'all know what goes on behind the scenes at the ground. Hey, shout out to everybody watching on Grind City TV Network.
Definitely.
Either on Roku, Apple TV, Chromecast, Fire Stick, or downloaded the apps Grind City TV Go on iTunes and Google Play. And all the people, shout out to everybody watching on Facebook. We got some watchers. Tara Jackson's watching. Lee Hall. Marcus, Devote TV, Philly in the building. Everybody watching this dope interview. We got JLE Smoke up in here. We talking about his presence in Pittsburgh and what he'd like to see. We talked about.
Can I tell him, not to cut you off?
No, cut me all the way off. Go ahead.
Can I tell him what JLE stands for?
I was getting ready to get there, but you got that. Let's go. Tell us what JLE stands for.
So, what that stands for, my homie's going to be a brand with me. He's no longer here with us. But the whole name where I got that from is really basically like just life entertainment. Because now we're going to be entertainment with him on the brand. Mm-hmm. And I'm working on like really getting out into a thing, like name and all. Like, because I feel like now I do this for him, my cousins that passed, my brothers like to stand next to me. Like, so when I look at music now, I look at it as like I'm speaking through people that really win through the real to the real. Mm-hmm. No matter what the cost is, no matter what we've been through, I always try to smile. I always try to be understanding to other people.
Yes.
And I understand that everything don't revolve around you. So in the business aspect of this world, I just had somebody, I just asked, hey, can you make me a few beats? I need a couple beats sample from person still ain't get back to me. But in my head, he hit me first, like, hey, I want to work with you. So I'm thinking there might be something wrong on his end of where he's not getting back to me, where he's not. And that's the thing I got to understand the most, because somebody might be playing with your time, but really they could be going through something.
Truth. I had a person that I do some business with. You know, I read what people write, not to have criticism, but to understand, right? Yeah, and she made a post one day like, I'm not dissing anybody because I can't get down with what you're doing or pay for what you're doing. I'm going through something right now. All of us are going through something right now. You know what I'm saying? I think that for me, how my brain works, and like you said, everything don't revolve around a particular person, but I think there are certain rules in business, and one of those rules is communication. And I think when you have great communication, it leaves no room for someone to make up the scenario. So you don't have to guess if this person's playing with your time or not, because they're communicating properly. Hey, bro, I didn't get back to you. I'm going through something. Or, hey, bro, give me a minute. Give me some type of communication so that.
And that's what I felt like.
Yeah. Because I don't let stuff like that slide. Because if I give you my time or my money or my energy, I don't let shit like that. I used to let some shit slide. I don't let everything slide, bro. Like
what you say? Business is business.
Business is business, man. Business is freaking business, man. Do your business right. Do good business and communicate well. I think 90% of the unfortunate accidents of arguments and beefs, especially in this town, can turn really ugly because of poor communication. Did you whistle though? Whistle while you work.
If we can go back in time to 2017, and I ain't speaking on that, I ain't put the people in the business.
True.
But if we go back in time and stop a lot of things that happen from now to our friendships now with a couple other artists in the city, it would be a little different.
Yeah. Communication is amazing when it works. But both sides of the table have to be willing to talk and know when to listen.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody definitely reached out to me. Like, I ain't put the person name out there and we ain't doing that. But definitely had a few other people reach out to me like, we want to sit down, we want to talk. We want to really like try to bring the city back. That we're with the young youth, people in my age bracket, that like just show the people that we ain't dumb. And we ain't these black, like, you know what I mean? These ignorant people, like, just from a hood or neighborhood, and they already statisticized as to who we supposed to be. a number, a
Yeah.
jail cell.
Yeah. Let's talk about that because that's number one reason why I do these interviews. You know what I'm saying? I'm double your
Uh-huh.
age, double literally your age, and I need to understand you. I need to know what you're thinking about. I need to know that even if not you in particular, but even the artist is
No.
making some of the worst type of music, kill your mother music, there's a reason. Either it's just entertainment or they really feel like they should kill their mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason, and I do these interviews so that I
I
can
love my
understand.
mama.
No, I love my mom. No, my mama beat my ass. Hi, mom. I only said 2 cuss words this time. I promise. But
Yeah.
I really want to understand you all. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about first of all the stereotype. You're what, 25 years old?
Yeah,
So you're right in that bracket of the I don't give a fuck generation.
boy. I think, to be honest with you, to touch bases on that, I think out of my age bracket, of my era, I would say my era, because this is what they call what, Project X and Project Doomsday or something like that. After,
Project Doomsday.
yeah, I heard that once or twice.
Yo.
I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
No.
Look, I know it's messed
Generation
up.
X or something?
Yeah, like I heard that.
Project Doomsday. I have
yeah.
never heard that. That is hilarious.
I
I cannot with you.
So when I say that, like, I'm trying to think, like, people don't understand how to respect their elders. That plays a big part into this youth. Like, I tell a lot of young people, even my age, even myself, when I catch myself almost arguing with an older person, not to understand that they been for 50, 60 years, 80 years, 100 years, and that's somebody's grandmother, auntie, grandfather. And you got to understand, like, and the city's so small, I done bumped into one of my people's grandma. They didn't even know he's his grandma. They seen us talking, and it's like, that's my grandbaby. And we was in the middle of the John Eagles parking lot. I was like, look at him. We see her grandma. He said, oh, you know my grandma? I said, no, I just hoping the lady push her cord to her car.
Look at that.
You
Look at
know,
that.
So it has happened like that. Swear.
I believe you. I'm a teacher during the day in my regular job, and I talk to the babies. You know, I got from 8th grade to 11th grade, depending on the
Right.
yeah, right. Depending on
Yes.
Whew, goodness gracious. And you know, I work a lot with them on self control is the best control, like dissecting what self control is, right? Yeah. And the one young man, I asked him, I said, you know, if there was something about you that you would change, what would it be? And he said, I need to learn how to respect my elders more. And I was surprised that he was that honest.
Yeah, you don't hurt too many young.
No,
he
not
on the
at
right
all.
path.
Not at all.
Ain't
So-
that cute?
But I tell you what, though, if we sit down and talk to them, we would understand that. We would understand that they know, but there's a reason why they're not. And there's a lot of people my age that are disrespectful as fuck. Seriously.
Whoa.
Like, seriously. And so you're talking to this young person sideways and you expect them to respect you. Y'all generation ain't like our generation. Our generation like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We thinking, I'll smack you in your throat. But we're not saying it. We're thinking, these kids will say, I will smack you in the throat.
Want to put their shiesties on, act like Foo Shiesty. Everybody Foo Shiesty with a bed.
Foo Shiesty
This is crazy.
Indeed. Indeed. So what does your music do anything to heal that mindset? Do you think that you're putting music together that can help these young babies understand how to
Right
come
now?
at a different level? Yeah.
Right now, I'll say 50-50. I'll be honest with you. Like, my music is really for people that really been in the mix of the streets. Like, the church has been in jail. Right now, I do have songs coming out that I really, like, want to push on the kids to understand, like, you can make a difference if you do something different like this. Like, for instance, Lil Durk and J. Cole. People don't understand how music works and repeats itself. I forget what song it is, the melody that I saw when they be like, "Oh my life." I forget the song. I would listen to it.
Yeah,
It's an older school song though.
Yeah.
But to take that
sampled it,
melody and sample it off
Mhm.
like that and make it $1 million hit, a lot of artists can't do that and say, "Hey, we can do that." There's a couple artists I do if I ever get to the big like platform stage.
Who would you love to work with if you got to the big platform? You're gonna get there if that's what you want.
Hey, I really want to work with Scarface.
Man, that's phew. That was the first time I heard somebody say that. I just want to meet the brother.
It's not only because
But
I
what?
think
Yeah,
he's
why?
a legend.
Yeah.
I think the way he was rapping and the way his melodies and ad libs and the way he present every song and video, it was a real feeling. Like you could feel it. Like, hey, he's that dude in his neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
He's in the politics and stuff now.
yeah, something the great R.I.P. great Tupac.
Yeah.
What they wouldn't really want him to be because when he was speaking politics, they couldn't stand that man. So he started talking about Diddy, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey,
be
hey,
ignorant. We love
hey,
the ignorant. Don't be smart.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's what's going on with a few artists now that I see now.
You ever hear of D1?
Never heard of it.
Man, look up D1. There's two. Or look up D1 and Cyrock. Cyrock is a dope female, and D1's like the male Cyrock. But D1 is challenge. He does a lot of Christian gospel hip hop, but he's very, very dope. The way that he delivers it,
Hey,
and he is challenging the entire industry, and they're responding like they're either changing it or there's a lot of artists coming out like Benny, the Butcher. He's like, yo, I'm pissed I even started rapping about guns. Like he's challenging these cats, and they're really stepping up and going, you know what, this brother's
you want to know
right.
something?
What's that?
Well, if I sort of got I wish my phone wasn't dead. But if my aunt was on this phone right now, she said, yeah, you'll be so good off doing Christian rap. Ooh, I said, Christian rap? I said, hold on, man. We from? I said, we rap about what we rap about, and we could change the way you rap about. But she said Christian rap, and you see how God works. God puts the message through you. You ain't know me and my aunt was speaking about that.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
you kind of touched my soul. On that one.
hey, you know, he speak through me too. He sent me messages. I just spit what he asked. I feel like I understand Christian rap. I understand Muslim rap. That every religion can have a rap. I feel like if we could get to spiritual rap, where we're hitting the spiritual realm, because I feel like every religion pretty much is saying the same thing if you practice it right. Love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. Period. Every religion wants that same thing. You want to love, you want to tell the truth, you want to have peace, you want to have justice, and you want to have freedom. Every religion kind of saying the same thing. So if we can hit the spirit with this rap and uplift the spirit, the energy, now we talking. So if we go from...
It's possible.
It's definitely possible. If we go from your pain, how do we change your pain to, I don't want to say pleasure, that's such a corny word, but to insight, to uplift? How do we change the pain into something that's going to uplift?
Well, there's a lot of ways to coach them through your music how to get money the right way. And I'll say an artist that does that a lot, and he's big today, which we know him as Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
If people go back when Lil Baby first came in the rap game, when Young Thug was speaking about him in his platform and what he was doing to make him become an artist in this field of the game, that he knew he was going to be a star, and he's not yet a star. If you go rap to these kids like, hey, how to get the money this way, get it that way. No Cap was coming like that before he came a major string artist. He was rapping about his pain and started rapping about how to get money, and he lyrically talented with his flow, how he raps, metaphors, how he comes off with his delivery, and how he hit his ad-libs and his notes when he's harmonizing. Those are big things in the rap game that most people look at, because if you can't be versatile and be more consistent on how you delivering and how you getting your message across, most people ain't going to want to do a song with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that now, like, and you got to be serious on your business. Hey, if you want a feature done, you got to do it right. You want a verse or a hook done, we pay it out, do it right. Oh, you want your stuff mixed? Oh, you got to make sure the engineer's on top of that. And a lot of these engineers in this city won't tell you how to really get your stuff to sound A1. They'll just mix it any way they want. Yeah. And I stopped working with a lot of people like that.
You want to learn.
Huh?
You want to learn. You don't just want somebody to do the product.
Yeah.
You want them to learn.
Yeah, I want to see how you doing this. I want to learn. I want to learn how to communicate with the engineer, which I get used to now.
So what's your process? What's your music making process? Take me through how JLE Smoke makes a song from beginning to end.
So what I do is whenever I'm hearing a beat, and I'll sample sound for YouTube or I'll sample sound for somebody else's stuff. And the main thing I look for is if I'm feeling the beat. If my soul can feel it, I can feel it. And that's how I think about it. And I swear, every song I do is this, I got to feel this beat. I got to feel like the beat's talking to me. People be like, oh, the beat's talking to me. That's really a thing in my eyes. If the beat ain't talking to me, I'm not one of them artists that do beats because it's popping. Oh, he's doing the Sexy Red challenge. Oh, when the baby went on there and when he killed it, he killed it. When he said, "Get it, baby, get it, baby," it's just stuff like that he could do. That's his flow. Other people can't do his flow. That's why you never seen a major artist do. Oh, I'm gonna do Sexy Red's thing again. And then you gotta think about copyrights, taking people's approval on that.
Absolutely.
So it's like I seen CMG do it. I seen Yo Gotti do it. He made a whole verse and a whole open verse, and then he had him on the end of the song, premiering the end of the song. Something that's nobody ever really did for. He said, "Here, I'll post the song on YouTube. Y'all grab it up, and then we post the winner." That's marketing and thinking small. Like nobody's doing that, because Yo Gotti ain't really rapping for real. He's signing artists, just trying to make his money, become a CEO, and sit back on his money and do other stuff. Same thing with Boosie. Boosie signing a little bit of artists, but he's doing his own thing, making movies. And that's the thing I look at, business-wise. Same thing Master P. Master P is a very smart he's a smart dude. And I look at artists like that, like, dang, maybe they telling the truth. Maybe there ain't too much money in this game. You got to do other stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe you got to fall back from doing this and this so you don't get caught up in it, like what they call the Matrix. Like, I call it not paying attention. I call it letting it get the best of you when you can do something else to put your money in millions. There is other ways to make millions. I just explained that to my aunt before I got here. So, yeah.
I think that the music game is oversaturated. It's always been oversaturated. Everybody thinks they can be an artist, right? Motown had people lined up around the block trying to get a Motown back in the day. I mean, it's always been oversaturated. Ever since people found out you could make money from it, it was oversaturated. But I do agree with having multiple talents, right? So you might not get in as the rapper at first. You might get in as a camera person. And somebody hear you spitting and be like, "Oh, shit, I didn't know you could do that. Come over here." So it's very important. I try to express this to a lot of up-and-coming artists, to learn as much as you can, because the more you learn, the more valuable you are. Right? Learn as much as you can about this industry, from lightings to camera. Like, you was cracking up. He's like, "You got every gadget in here," and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, everything in this building, I own it, and I know how to operate it, because it keeps me self-sufficient. It keeps me able to do things that." If I didn't know how to do it, it wouldn't get done. There's nobody else here, right? So if I don't know how to do this stuff, it's not going to get done. So I had to learn it, and I can not only just do it for myself, I can do it for other people. So it's just making yourself a valuable asset. So let's talk about this social media game, because I think it changed the game compared to when I was in it.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, when I first did it, you had to go to shows to learn who's out here.
Facts.
Do you like how social media has changed the music game, or do you think that's also becoming oversaturated and nobody pays it attention?
I'm going to take you down a memory lane, like small short-term story. I agree with it, but then I don't on certain aspects, because I feel like if they take this whole platform of social media away, like really like take the whole thing away, wipe it, erase it, throw it in a box, say we're going to put a hold on all the social media accounts, and really make people come out here and socialize and make them come outside and make them come back to doing that, I think there'll be a neutral understanding on a lot of aspects of how to reach people. Nowadays, you just pick a cell phone up and call your buddy, FaceTime, call your peoples. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that messed up a lot of people's culture and thinking. Like, some people think so differently because they got a phone. And you see 10-year-old kids with phones.
Yeah.
When I came up, it was basically you had to do something to get a phone.
You had to earn it, yeah.
Yeah, you had to earn it.
It wasn't just some automatic thing after you turned 6, you had a phone. No.
Like, the kids shouldn't have a social media. That's one thing I'm going to tell my kids when I do it. Can't have no social media when you under the age of 10. There's no reason for that. You should be learning and being studying how to be in these books. Little girls shouldn't have no boyfriends. They should have friends. And we ain't doing. Hey, look, my daughter going. My daughter going. No, hey, daddy, hey,
we're not doing
my little
that.
boyfriend.
No.
You gonna have me lose, boy. You gonna have me lose my cool up in here. Your boy gonna be looking at me like, boy, this boy crazy.
Indeed. I think that social media is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
because I think sometimes it's cool to be able to wear your mask and be who you want to be through your mask. But you got to remember to take that thing off. A fake book is not real life. It's fake book. Don't get your face busted in real life because you done said some wild stuff on fake book. You know what I mean? You got to still respect real life. I agree with you. I think that a lot of people forgot how to socialize, period. Like, they just don't know how to do it anymore. And it sucks because they don't even talk right. They'll LOL. While they're talking to you, they'll say LOL.
I done heard that. A couple times.
Just laugh. Just laugh. You know what I mean? You gonna really say LOL?
Yeah, I did that once or twice in life. I catch myself doing that sometimes. I had a grown woman I was actually talking to. She was like, "Boy, you are too beautiful to be doing that. Don't do that no more." She was like, "You might be walk away."
You done played yourself.
Yeah, it's happened like this.
So speaking of social media, if somebody wanted to follow you on social media, how can they get in touch with you?
You gotta DM me. Or tag me in a funny story. I might see it. I might not.
I mean, what's your handles do?
When you say handle, you talk about like
Your name on social media. Where can they get you?
Oh man, if y'all want to follow me on Instagram, JellySmoke_smoke. I can get on me in the DM, follow me back, I'll follow you back. Or if you want network work, anything like that, hey, features, I'm about to start opening that up soon. So, hey, just come correct.
So what's that process like? So, I want to network with you. I want to get on the song with you. What do I need to have? What caliber of artists are you looking for to feature with you?
It's funny because right now I'm looking for. I really like. There's one person. His name is Rails. He's with Visions. There's a new brand. Shout out to Visions because they got their brand that's actually growing. My boy Vo from Sheridan, I met him at a fashion show, and we know the same person. So stuff like that, and that's how I meet other people, other artists. And he a cool dude. He do what he do on the side. He's a brand. He brands himself real good. He got good people around him. His team's good, and I took what I seen from his team in my eyes. That's how I want my team to be. That's how I want my brand to be. We all in a circle doing something.
That's dope.
We're not doing the same thing. We doing something different.
Yes.
And when I seen his team move like that, I said, damn, y'all got to show me this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you got to come around. Be like, but it be the trust because where he from, and I know he ain't, but city so small, like, it's like, I said, this shit realer than real. Like, I can't just be around anybody because, you know what I'm saying?
You
where
can't.
I'm from. Like,
we gotta break that. That's how we're gonna get somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's fear. It's really fear. Like, I don't want to be around her because something might pop. These cats is over here building. They building. That's what they came to do. They came to build. If you want to learn how to build, you got to be around.
Yeah.
So you gotta have to jump that. But
me and him, when I got you on, me and him, I was talking to him recently before here. I told him, one day we got to really get in the studio and really like go all in. Like, he said, damn, I got some up in verses in my song. I was like, yeah, I'll come check you out. My other boy, we trying to get a love song for the ladies. Yeah, shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies.
So yeah, I make something for y'all too. Just can't be all two gays.
We ain't forgot about you. We ain't forgot about you. Shout out to the ladies.
But there is some songs that I'm working on to really touch people's parents, people's kids, and make understanding like music got to be taught different now. Because what they doing to these black men with these industries and these music is I tell them my aunt, like, you can make your money and leave this alone. It's just people get caught up in the scenery. They get caught up in the fame. They get caught up in, oh, we got 600 G's for you. Oh, you got to do this, though. Nah. When I seen Eddie Griffin, when I seen Dave Chappelle, when I seen... Yeah, them was the two I was just recently, Cat Williams, when they sent her saying they're turning down millions.
Yes.
Think about that.
Millions because
they don't want them to play with their image. And that's what you are when you step into this game. You an image to the world.
That's right.
image to the kids, to the pastors, to the cops, to the firemen, to all the way down to the United States of America of the president.
Indeed.
So it's like, if you let a person saturate your image, you already cursed.
You're already in trouble.
I done watched some brothers like really online do this because I'm running out of money, or oh, my brand's going down, my marketing is going down, I need to do this to sell my soul to the game. That's not what it's about.
Yeah.
That's some other stuff. I don't know what they got going on. That's been going on for years.
Well, you know, fuckery sells.
Yeah.
You know, people act like a fool, and like they say, sex sells. So does foolishness.
Get it sexy.
You ready to rock the stage, bro?
Yeah.
All right, man.
We ready to definitely rock the stage.
This is Grind City TV SP Thursdays. JLE Smoke in the building. If you want to reach him, reach out to him on Instagram, JLE
for sure.
_smoke. Hit him up on Facebook. All that good stuff. He's finna get busy on the stage. And you guys stick around.
Let's rock out.
So we can rock out. Grind City TV. We inside today. Let's go.
It's Grind, the Grind City. It's Grind, the Grind City.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, we gonna do a live performance today. My name's JLE Smoke. Hey, I can only give you the best of what the best of everything I've been working on, but hey, here we go.
Yeah. I know some things don't really come like how it's supposed to, you know? But I lost gangster soup, man.
I lost him too.
Pain and trauma's a real thing. Young. And you growing up trying to cope it the way, in the right way, the better. Hair and pain. Nigga went insane. Seeing all the cycle happen twice, this shit is crazy. Seeing brothers dead, mama's crying out screaming, baby. Carrying 6 feet to the grave, can't even believe he dead. Eyes shut, closed, you trying to talk, but he can't talk back. Talk about that repercussion, cause swear we was killing that. Carry right to the save, right to a cycle. Can't believe he dead. He didn't gone, he got his eyes just shut. You crying red. Mamas is plead the fifth about her life and how his body. He lived a life inside a suspect. He can't live it right, cause niggas did they wrongs inside these streets. Did what he would've done inside the east, like how we be. Nigga creep down to the sand and toes, and niggas creep when they sleep. Nigga putting blocks for the rig, putting niggas on top of they shit. Nigga brains right to the pavement, we had to glue it, we ain't gonna stop it. Ain't no safety inside this world, so with the lifestyle, what we living. Man, cops ain't solving murders, man, we call this shit the purge. Like, look like where we from, like everything, man, shit's the bird. East side with the zone 5, with the killers, with the crips. And hanging with the bloods is waving flags like waving this. Woo! Hair and pain. Nigga went insane. Seeing all the cycle happen twice, this shit is crazy. Seeing brothers dead, mama's crying out screaming, baby. Carrying 6 feet to the grave, can't even believe he dead. Eyes shut, closed, you trying to talk, but he can't talk back. Talk about that repercussion, cause swear we was killing that. Carry right to the save, right to a cycle, can't believe he dead. He didn't gone, he got his eyes just shut, you crying red. Mamas is plead the fifth about a life and high his body. He lived a life inside a suspect, he can't live it right, cause niggas did they wrongs inside these streets. Did what he would've done inside the east, like how we be. Nigga creep down to the center toes, and niggas creep when they sleep. Nigga putting blocks for the rig, putting niggas on top of they shit. Things what niggas undo, cause I lost niggas, they was too close. Nigga crying out for help, I really feel like I'm dying slow. Nigga mad having no war, son, on top of nothing, my heart. Nigga looking how I'm answering, cause I ain't respond too well. Seeing gloss shells popping off, them niggas sending them shots. Sending it back, there's controversy, and niggas down my block. I'm trying to ask forgiveness, everything like what I did. Did what I done, I'm carrying guns like on my hip. Nigga asking God to turn his head, like why we out there sinning, out there popping, why we shooting. Give a fuck about who recruiting. Man, that's cause how we supposed to live our lifestyle, man, it's wild. Nigga land up but free, that's what they say, like when we free. Nigga lock us up in shackles, giving years away from us. Nigga families crying tears and dropping tears, like why is us? They sacrifice our chances with the risks, took a risks with advances. Did like everything we chanced it on the parkways, on the P-ways. In the state trying to be some global niggas. We was young niggas, wild as fuck this shooting, going around and robbing niggas. Did everything we did inside our cycle, homie. I was just crying about my lifestyle, how we dying on me. I was just right there when they sent them shots and jizz died. Mama's cried, bullets flew, mama's died. Hey, dad's popping, dropping, niggas is asking loaded. Asking about lifestyles we done, nigga, we was really too focused. Headstone decided to take in charge, niggas, I stopped the blocks. I lost my brother too young, niggas, you don't understand like how I walk and talk. Nigga, watch the rearview mirror, watch the tenses, bullets pushing through. Head up on the pavement, it could be, nigga, it could you. I ain't stopping shit, cause I ain't falling no back. I lost niggas too way far, nigga, we was killing about that. 2017 to 24, them niggas still just laughing. Roller coaster, roll them niggas, keep shooting, keep dashing. We ain't got no type of chill, there ain't no type of giving. I don't give a fuck about them niggas' lifestyle or they feelings. Hair and pain, nigga went insane. Seeing all the cycle happen twice, this shit's crazy. Seeing brothers dead, mama's crying out screaming, baby. Carrying 6 feet to the grave, can't even believe he dead. Eyes shut, closed, you trying to talk, but he can't talk back. Talk about that repercussion, cause swear we was killing that. Carry right to the save, right to a cycle, can't believe he dead. He didn't gone, he got his eyes just shut, crying red. Mamas is plead the fifth about a life and how his body. He lived a life inside a suspect, he can't live it right, cause niggas did they wrongs inside these streets. Did what he would've done inside the east, like how we be. Nigga creep down to the center toes, and niggas creep when they sleep. Nigga putting blocks for the rig, putting niggas on top of they shit. I know they can hear me. I'm praying.
Every day.
I'm trying to pray out to people while they pray back to me. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do when somebody in distress and in need. Shit. But, you know. Choices will be made inside the streets, and man, it's poverty. We ain't just supposed to be out here like what the crooks and killers. Everything I wanted to be inside my life, they did it. Man, they always tease me, talking about you'll be a failure at your lifestyle, failure at your success. Talking out my best like damn nigga, I'm at my peak. Mama couldn't raise me, man, I raised myself inside the streets. Like look how I turned out to really be. Rapping on beats and killing on flows, and niggas don't know. Dropping these freestyles like they niggas the cheat code. Niggas talking about they killers, show me what you is, until we throw your whole soul in, nigga, right into the biz. We been killing too much, choices what I made. Look how I done turned out the whole be like a slave. White man wanna tear me down, man, black man wanna tear me down. I'm going against the whole continent, man, the whole world. Man, I couldn't even grudge, couldn't even love, couldn't even pick up side my chin, side my head and hold it on my shoulders. Like damn, my life is crazy, man, I have no closure. I was thinking like damn, that really turned out to be losing brothers out the streets, seeing mamas cry deceased. Man, but it's choices will be made. Look out where we from. Purge, all I heard the words and what the grudges, why they hated. Coming up inside my own division, how I slayed it. Man, hell, like how I be coming up just rapping and killing flows and killing on these beats. Niggas don't be talking about me too much, man, they know. Purge on side your block, say what's the word, I got that call. Risk taking, I'm taking risks, I swear, man, my life at risk. Every time I open out my eyes, it's really squint. Damn, niggas want me dead from on my block. I heard the grapevine, man, they all gon' plot. Man, it's cool, we play two sides of this, there ain't no flip a coin to play it safe, there ain't no rolling dice. Man, look at all the choices what they done. Can't even trust cops no more, pulling over none. Pulling guns on, telling us freeze and hold your head. Nigga, they move, they blowing phrase around your head. They putting holes right through your face and now you dead on the torches. Talking about like, damn, man, he had a gun and stored it. Tried to pull a foul out his head and now he blew it. Now he dead and gone and not a hole where they see it. Man, it's crazy where we from. You going against a whole much of the world and they don't understand. But I'm just like, damn. Yeah, I was telling on myself like, damn, hold your head, it's a cold war like where we from. Cops ain't really solving murders, man, they see it. Man, they try to view it, don't even care, sweep us on the rug and acting like they don't see it. They ain't trying to solve too much. You just purging on these streets, nigga, that the avenue. You got watchers selling drugs, you're trying to have your mama crying. Trying to build success and build some ways about the family. Trying to be the breadwinner, trying to take risks. Everything that you did on side these roads, they don't know. Bringing food on side the table, trying to feed with your family. Trying to raise yourself and be a man, and why you just learning? Man, it's courage of everything I did, cause all I had was swerve. All I had my brothers out the streets and all you heard. All I know I do it, all I know I heard.
Oh, damn. Hey, man, like, the life I spit, the life I live is not ordinary, it's not regular. But you can follow me on my Instagram, my JLE Smoke, with the JLE's underscore and the smoke. And you can follow me, hashtag me, DM me if you want to work. You don't want to work, it's cool. We still grinding, we still in success. Shout out to my lady, Grind City. Hey, she's always here to work with the people, work with the communities, everything else. I appreciate her for this time and moment and everything else.
In the crystal city.